President Advocate Nelson Chamisa is expected, believed to be planning to bring about a new political organization. And based on what he is saying, based on his actions, it might see a potential. You might be surprised to see something else. But what is very important that a lot of people they have been attacking Chamisa in the past few days. Why? It's because they got intel that there is a likelihood that he might launch a political organization. But launching a political organization is not what they fear. What they fear is political isolation, because these are people who have been sellouts. That is point number one. Point number two, these people are scared of something bigger than just a political party. They are scared that if a revolution is to be called in Zimbabwe and there is an involvement of Nelson Chamisa, the streets will be filled. So that is the biggest fear and worry which these people have. Why? Is because they are playing cards for the 2028 elections, hoping and believing that in 2028 they will be available. That is the other groups, and believe that they will be in charge of ZANU-PF whatsoever, and they'll continue to rig. The other the faction which is working on the 2030 agenda, who want to continue to be there, who believe that by 2030 they would have achieved whatever which they want. So these are fighting Nelson. They have deployed the tactics to try and create enmity between him and the people. And they've hired influential people. You talk of Wopo Chingono, you talk of Apostle Chiwenga, you talk of Nachauto Nwende, and so many other people who are bringing confusion into the fold. So this is something which is must be clear. They do not want to see Chamisa coming up with something new. When they belongs to the Mangu faction, but he is trying by all means possible to associate with President Nelson Chamisa. On the other hand, people like Caston Mateo, they are posting some things which you do not even understand. What is he trying to do, and what is the point right here? He's a politician and is telling people that he can't be trusted. So it's very, very interesting to see that a lot is happening in Zimbabwe. But the biggest question is, when it happens, where are they going to be? That is the biggest question we're asking. And what is it which will happen so suddenly and so unexpectedly? So Zimbabwe needs change. Zimbabweans, they need change. There is a lot of propaganda, there is a lot of prophecies which are being delivered, some from God, from Janana, some for certain purposes. So it's very, very interesting to see that people want things to continue the way they are. They've been benefiting. So against all odds, I believe that President Chamisa will prevail. I believe that President Nelson Chamisa will put a good fight. Don't listen to propagandists. Don't listen to haters. Don't listen to people who simply hate for the sake of hating. Listen to your heart, what your heart tells you about Zimbabwe. We are not so far. We are very, 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 very close. And that change, when it happens, we will be excited, we'll jubilate, we'll be happy. So I love you all, and thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts as we continue to look at what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe.